Hi everyone, we're back. We are, in fact, going to unclench now. Uh, so we had a break. We refreshed ourselves. We dared to laugh and have fun, and I was talking to my cat like a psycho, as you do. Yeah, meow. Those of you on this camera might see her at some point, but on the other camera. Oh, all right. Well, apparently she's asserting herself. Well, there we go. We have. You are in the record now. This is saved for eternity. You're better than that. All right. So you all do fall asleep with the sun, and you wake up with the moon. It looks like you all did. Wow. All right. You dressed for the occasion, or at least you roused. You were aroused for the occasion. So there's no need for extra hunting, so you can have angels show up a little extra early. So I guess in some instance where things might take longer or be a tiebreaker, we'll use that to your advantage. That, ma'am, hey, I know you're a cat, and that was a thing on a ledge. Don't be a stereotype. All right. It was, and it was my soup bowl. It was empty, but uh, um, I don't know. She's in a mood. I had the doors closed because she was just everywhere. She was being a menace. And when we went on break, I opened them up, and she's wanted to come in and crawl around and meow at me and everything. So, all right. Well, you wake up. You call Angel. Angel asks, "Are you sure? Are you good? Like, this is it. Like, we're piling in. I'm taking to the cemetery. There's no quick pit stops. It's you go there, and um, I might pick all of you up when you're done, but don't piss him off and treat him with respect. How are you dressing for this, by the way? Okay, like a blazer, a sport jacket, or something. Okay, Tyrone. Okay. Rose, how are you dressing for this meeting with the king? Ooh, okay. Okay. Classy. Ivy. Okay. You're not going in your wedding attire, or were those rentals? What's that? Oh, so it was. Yep, I must have clicked by the button, but not on the button. Thank you. Um, all right, so I asked them how they were dressing for the occasion, as they're going to go see King, who Angel warned them, be respectful. He's he's weird. We treat him with in ways, and so yeah, that they were replying back with what they were wearing here. So, Clyde and Ivy, are you wearing your wedding stuff, or Ivy, are you saying no? I'm not going out in that. We're. Are you putting your foot down?
If he pushes her, she'll wear it.
Clyde, are you being pushy?
I no. What about date night? Canine clothes.
That works just fine.
Vest. You got the dress. I like it when you wear it.
All right. Well then, dressed as you are, you pile in the van. I mean, one of you gets to sit nicely. The others of you are a little bit unceremoniously in the back. But it's not filthy in the back. He does odd jobs and such, of course. In fact, on the side of the van is a nice magnetic vinyl, and it says Lakeview Cemetery. Wouldn't you know? And he is dressed for the occasion on his part in some working clothes that has a patch of Lakeview Cemetery, and off you go. It's not going to take you very long to get there, and you will be going up some hills. You're going kind of outside the city. You're within the city, but you're outside of the city. Anything you want to either ask him or talk to each other before you get into the cemetery? If not, we can go on, but this is sort of a last chance while you're all in the van and together, because he's not going with you, obviously.
As a note, I did happen to bring the urn.
Yep. Oh, that is good to remember. That was part of why this was an option. Okay.
Angel, do you have any insight as to why an individual such as the king, unaffiliated with the rest of Kindred society, would be willing to help us out?
Favors are favors. Doesn't matter your affiliation, your clan. I guess if anything, it's the great equalizer. And this might be a chance that he can hold something over you. That you would owe him something. If you have anything to give him. And that's something for you to talk to him about. He's been around a while. He undoubtedly has many favors owed, or has owed himself, but he doesn't have a reputation for not paying them back.
Does he often reach out to neonates?
He does not reach out to them. There are neonates that are sent to the cemetery, and they don't come back. I can't say that you're being sent to the cemetery. I would feel bad. I'm offering you a suggestion. I know that the cemetery, though, is a place that people go to not come back. And if they're sent there, it's probably because they did something wrong.
Okay.
Could also be to appease the king, but that's something else.
That's the one I'm looking for with that. Not sacrifices, offerings.
Why not both, in this case?
I don't ask questions, I drive the van. But I can assure you, the cemetery is quiet and peaceful. Not a lot of trouble comes out of there.
Well, that sounds quite fortuitous.
Are there any ghosts in the cemetery? I wonder.
I have heard so many ghost stories. Yeah, and it's just, well, unfortunately, most of the photos I have are not at night for some strange reason. And I couldn't myself go to the graveyard at night to take photos, so we're gonna have to go with what I have.
I feel you on that one.
It's a full moon. It's just super freaking bright.
Yeah.
All that snow.
It is snowing. So the snow you see is real. It is currently snowing. The lights of the city are giving that nice wintry effect where it's, shining off of the snow, so they tend to be brighter because of that. So the snow is there. The snow is real, and yeah, we could pretend that it's the ambient light that's being reflected back from all the snowflakes coming down and the clouds overhead. It's not dangerous blizzard-like conditions, but there is a steady snow that is coming down this night. Shoot, I was talking about something else. What was it? It was Angel answering a question, or before I got sidetracked. I forget.
Ivy had asked if there were ghosts in the cemetery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said he's heard all kinds of ghost stories. Whether or not they're real, I mean, you're a vampire. You could believe what you want. How many times did you believe that vampires weren't real? I've never seen a ghost myself, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist.
Might be something fun to look into on the way.
You might have enough going on with you already, Ivy. He's trying to have a sense of humor. He doesn't want this to be awkward. There is a tension coming from him, but he's doing his best to try and keep things going back to, hey, I'm just goofy guy Angel. I'm here to drive you and do random work around the city.
Goofy guy Angel.
I know for sure I'd like to see one if this is in fact the end. Things like that interest me.
As you get to the gates, Angel seems to have a key that would open them up. So he produces it, goes inside. He does grab flyers, like little maps for you as well, and hands them to each of you. In case you do want to look around. There's some interesting things here. Plus, you probably don't want to get lost. I'm going to be waiting for you back at this entrance, and he'll circle it on each of your maps. And
Thanks, Angel.
You're welcome, but
guys.
man, it really feels weird with you thanking me with this. Let's hope it works out. If you find a solution, you strike a deal, cool. Hopefully everyone wins.
You
She's
know,
gonna take a
guys,
moment and give Angel a small hug. Thank you anyway.
Hey,
This
come
is-
on, you're Thank you. I don't get those that often. Anyway, I think we're about here. You're about in the middle here. If you look on your maps, and as you didn't get exactly a tour, but he's dropping you off in section 9. Oop, that was not the. He's dropping you off here in section 9 after coming into the Mayfield Gate. So you drove in. You went down Quarry Road. You went on Circle, Nursery Road. And now you're here by Hillside Road. All right, well, I'm going to be back here, and you're going to have to come out to me. I'm not going back in here, okay?
Do you know where exactly we're supposed to go to find him, or is this just walking around until we stumble on him?
He'll know you're here.
Right.
So
That's so reassuring.
he might come out to say hi. Look around. And by the way, as you've been looking, there are statues of all kinds in this cemetery. I mean, maybe to an extent, it reminds you of a much vaster, greater version of what you saw in the salt mines below the lake, leading to the sheriff's headquarters.
One last quick question.
Yeah.
Do we know where the urn is supposed to go?
Ooh.
I figured we'd maybe take a look in around that area.
That's a good question.
Kind of start.
Oh, I thought we
There's
just
all
killed them.
kinds of those things around. I guess look where there ain't one, and they're supposed to be.
Very well.
It was taken from here, right? It's got to go
And
back.
You don't know for sure which one it came from. All right. And she's going to take Clyde's arm.
Good luck out there, everyone.
Thank you.
She'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
That's one of us. Yeah.
I mean,
And he rolls up the window and starts driving off.
You know,
One of these
fellas.
days, I'm going to understand that man.
Huh? One of these days. But depending on how this shakes out, we should do some ghost hunting at some point.
As you do look around section 9 here, apparently a bunch of crows got disturbed somewhere, if you hear the music in the background. You do see a very impressive sight. And as you look at your little guide maps, like little touristy stuff, it has the various locations. You see the Hasserat Angel close to where, well, Angel dropped you off.
We I guess can we go and inspect it? Just kind of get a look at appreciate the architecture, if you were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You, as far as you know, you're the only ones here. So crunch, crunch into the snow you go. Unless, do any of you have an ability that you're kind of a lightfoot, like an elf, where you don't leave footprints or something?
No,
Okay.
I have rapid reflexes, fleetness, sweeping.
I mean,
Yes.
I've got Silence of Death, which silences my footsteps.
If any of you wish to use that, there is some crunchy snow, and you would be leaving footprints. Not that you weren't told not to, or that it wouldn't be, it's not unexpected. But if you do have anything that you choose to invoke for being light or stealthy or whatever, then let me know. Otherwise, I'm just presuming you're trudging through the snow.
Go, rapid reflexes.
Okay. So you said you wanted to explore the architecture of the Hasserat Angel here?
Mm-hmm.
As you walk up, the statue has a reputation for always uncannily look like it's weeping. And it's also known as, if I had my note correct, it's Victory of Death Triumphant, where the angel is holding a torch upside down to show life that has been extinguished. But it always looks like it's weeping.
Ivy is gonna pop Sense the Unseen. See if there's anything supernatural about this.
Okay.
Also as a side note, Blue Joy, did you Clyde voice. Blue Joy, did you roll Feral Whispers because you wanted to do something with it?
I was trying to click on it to bring it up on my screen and I accidentally hit the post. But
Okay.
I was gonna, when a moment presented itself, ask a question.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't make me use my Clyde voice on you.
Well, if you have a question,
Thank you very
we're
much.
investigating this place where you were dropped off.
Yeah, Rose would just, while Clyde is checking out this statue. She'll see if she can't maybe entice some of those local crows to swoop down and just ask them, hey, you know, have you seen any people like myself or others, around the graveyard at night, maybe going in and out of any areas, mausoleums or any statues moving, anything like that.
Sure. Okay. All right. So this is a manipulation plus animalism. You're not really. I don't think you need to manipulate them.
Simple communication requires no dice
Yeah.
for the test.
Okay. No. It was something that's simple, and they're. I mean, these are the local crows here. Okay. Hey, DQ, thank you very much. With the simple communication, you hear back, nobody here. In the way that there's communication, and one of the crows from the little flock that you coax down while the others are, poking and prodding around the Hasserat angel. There's chatter among the several of the others that came down, but one has been kind of quiet, and it simply just sort of boop, 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 hops over to you in the snow. And it looks up at you.
Rose will, kneel down so that she can be much closer to its level and just, look at it.
It opens its mouth to caw something at you, and you notice teeth emerge from the back of the thing's throat, and it says, "Accept him." And the thing closes its beak and flies away.
Rose will sort of stand back up and just, ugh.
Ivy, you are, as you're investigating, you sense the unseen. There's nothing like a ghost flying around, except that Angel seems to be getting taller. Or you're getting shorter. And by that I mean you're sinking into the ground.
Clyde, hun?
Huh? What? Wait, is it just Ivy?
You see Ivy being pulled into the cemetery dirt.
No, he's gonna wrap his arms around her waist and just
let it happen. The crow said accept it. And Rose.
What do you mean the crow said accept it?
That's supposed to make things better?
It's gangrel stuff. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I mean,
I don't want to get into this hocus pocus bullshit now.
I can just pull them out of the ground. I think I can do that.
I don't know, Tyrone, are you going to try and save Ivy?
I was going to hold up her. No. She's
the
right.
druid said not to.
She's right.
Yeah, Rose will walk forward and join Ivy in the section of ground that is accepting us, receiving us.
Clyde reluctantly holds on to Ivy and tries to make sure that he's sinking with her.
As her hand then... What?
Tyrone was going to say something.
Oh, I'm sorry. What Tyrone?
I just said, Tyrone just shrugs his shoulders, walks over, and crosses his arms and wait.
Okay. Clyde, you hope to be pulled down as well, and the most you're left with is the wedding ring as you watch Ivy slip under the dirt.
Oh.
Is it just her? Rose didn't even get to go?
Just Ivy was pulled down.
Oh. I thought we were all going down.
I guess the king wants to speak to her alone.
Although, Clyde, I mean, you're there in the dirt and snow, and Rose, you're doing your thing kind of in that moment as well, expecting to be taken. Since Tyrone, you're just kind of chilling, right? You're watching this happen.
Yep. Just all right. Just
You
letting it
notice
go. They said the crow.
You notice a wilted rose in the hands of the Hasserat angel that wasn't there before. And that there's a small note tied to the stem.
I'll gently take the note to read it.
Alrighty. Let me just do this.
Clyde is...
That's what it says. I put it in our Cleveland Kindred chat. This is what is written on the little note that you can read, Tyrone. I mean, all of you can read it in the chat, but Tyrone, if you want to deliver it.
Friends, this note says, your next rose awaits you in a home to a king, birth of a desert cult. It's chaos and secrets they bring.
Clyde is visibly shaking. He's like on the brink of fucking frenzy. Grips the ring in his like palm, white knuckling, and he's just like, I swear to fucking God.
Tyrone reaches a reassuring hand on his shoulder, and remember, the crow said to let this happen.
I don't know what the crow said!
No. Well, Tyrone looks over at Rose.
Talk to animals?
Well, Rose, just so you know, that was in English. That wasn't in Crow or anything. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, so we all heard it.
Well, I mean, she was there. It didn't like boom out of this thing. So you all wouldn't have, but just to make it clear to her, since she passed it along, this thing opened its beak to caw at her. Teeth came out of the back, and it said, accept him, and then it closed its mouth and flew off.
Yeah, Rose isn't sharing the teeth thing. That's...
The druid spoke to the crow.
We're all freaked out enough as it is. She doesn't want to make it worse.
We've just fucking melted into the ground. What the fuck? Alright.
It's a riddle. Our next rose, meaning presumably the next chance one of us has to enter his kingdom, awaits us in a home to a king?
That gave birth to a desert cult. And
now,
apparently it has chaos and secrets.
As ST, I do not need the singular correct answer to this riddle. You all
Rose
have...
would start looking around for, like, anything that maybe looks like a throne. Like, you know how sometimes, like, super fancy gravestones will have, like, you know... I've actually seen ones that are legit just a stone throne.
Yeah. If you're showing a process like what Blue Joy is doing, if you're showing an idea... Because, look, you all, even if they're kind of janky, you all still have mobile phones on you, or, you know, I'm looking for the application of processing, and you can use like, to an extent, some out of character thinking. You might be smarter than your character, and that's fine, because maybe in this instance, in this circumstance of needing to solve this, your mind is just working overtime, or it's a weird little, I don't know, no one ever knew that Clyde really likes desert cults, And it was just sort of a thing, like, oh, I don't know, it might make sense that it's referring to this or that. But if any of you have things on your sheets that might reference cults or some sort of kindred or cam behavior, or because you're in the weird now, you're welcome to evoke those. I'm just looking for a general approach to the answer. You have your little
I'm
maps.
gonna open up the map.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Tyrone.
I was just wondering if there was anything kind of that would work with his medieval sort of mindset that he could use with his insight.
Well, number one, Tyrone, that you're probably geeking out because this has suddenly turned into real life D&D for you.
Good.
And for something like insight, yeah, a skill combo like that, that might work if you're, if you're pitching it, or maybe if you have some sort of a specialty. Like, are you wanting to do, like, what's your combo? What are you pitching to me to help out with this? Because you have insight, you have 3 dots in that.
Right. I was thinking like, well, if I had to choose a mental trait, it'd be like insight, wit, or technically intelligence, and this would be going with, um, one could say that the cemetery is kind of part of the city, therefore kind of like his knowledge of the city with the street, but not streetwise, mind you, because that would just be a little too on the nose, if that makes sense.
I wouldn't say that it's in city limits. This is not urban at all.
Oh, understood.
Insight.
Or maybe he heard something from the homeless population at one point about something that would resemble some sort of. Let me read the thing again. Something that could be resembled as something to do with a king.
This would be outside the purview. Like, your herd and the homeless don't go to the cemetery.
Right.
This isn't a cemetery that's in the middle of the city or anything. There's no like camps or passersby through here.
Gotcha. Well, guys, I tried.
I'm open to interpretations or clever ideas. Insight, you don't really have a way to read into someone just yet. You don't know enough about this person. Maybe later, after you're establishing more of a rapport. But right now, this would be more cognitive, figuring things out or putting some clues together. But you all, if you have something on your sheets, like, it's not a bad idea. Well, could I have picked it up from someone in my herd? Oh, maybe. I'm open to those sort of things. Or, again, if you as a player just go, desert cults, home of a king, what might that mean to me as a player? Again, you're allowed to do some...
a little bit of metagaming, maybe?
Yeah, you're allowed to meta.
Is there
I would like to look at the map again, the cemetery.
Sure. Okay. So you...
Birth of a Desert Cult makes me think of ministry.
Yeah, I was about to say Christianity and chapel. And
Wade Chapel.
Oh, there's a chapel on here? Sweet.
Yeah.
Boom, nailed it.
Yeah, I think so Clyde's just gonna verbalize out loud. Fucking home of a king, birth of a desert cult, it's chaos and secrets. I don't know, fucking Christianity.
The church is very chaotic and secretive.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what.
Jesus was supposed to be the newborn king.
Oh, son of God. But yeah, sure.
Yeah, and he was born. Clyde thinks about it. He's like,
you don't
thinking
remember
in
the
his head,
song, Glory to
shit,
the
was it?
Newborn King?
Yeah,
I see.
Clyde is thinking in his head. He's like, "What was he born in? Was he born in Afghanistan? Like something stupid, kind of far off,
I mean,
but
Middle
like
East.
desert." Yeah.
All right, let's start making our way to the chapel then.
It's as best a shot as we got as any other.
All right. So you put the partial brain cells together to hopefully make a hole to replace the one that was sucked down into the ground. And you're putting this together. One of you brought up the concept of ministry. The ministry is not not necessarily an esoteric. You know, you would be broadly aware of the major clans. Not that the ministry is a major one. It's not like the Ventru or the Toreador or something. But
they stand out.
Yeah, they do. And so as you're thinking about this, and you have an idea, and really I was looking for someone making an association, like as an ST, someone vaguely making an association with this uncommon. Then what we have is, as you're walking, maybe you're even going towards the chapel. Now, where these photos are going to be not necessarily coherent to the map, like in real life. Like where you're at versus where you were going. I'm not promising that this mausoleum is directly on the way. But this mausoleum is inside the cemetery. And as you're walking by, you're talking about, okay, Christ the King. And you look, as you're out looking for these clues, you do in fact see a mausoleum that says King. And in particular, there's an interesting heraldry above the entrance.
Why, that looks Egyptian.
Now, again, I don't think any of you have any particular politics, especially within the lore. You newfangled generation would know them as ministry, but before that, they were known as something else to the oldsters.
Setites.
As the followers of
Setites.
Set.
I was gonna say that fancy word. I don't know exactly.
However, there is a little red rose right here as you approach. And another little note. And this one...
I'm gonna...
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna walk up and get a hold of that.
All right, Clyde, it's your turn to read. It looks like a handwritten note, although this is in a different handwriting than the first one was.
Innocent lost is what you must find, whose blood now flows through you, to whom you offer service in kind. Whose blood now flows through me.
Oh, Christ's blood. Well, I suppose in this case, Cain's.
Innocence lost when he murdered his brother? We're being tested, and this is giving him more time with Ivy to question her, examine her. Ivy's smart, she'll get through this. We just have to work it on our end.
I'm sure she confused that man so hard that he's serving her tea right now.
Yes, and she didn't fucking need her. Alright.
So the concept of Cain was brought up. Anything else is... And by the way, as you're walking through, interesting, not that there's roses here, but you can't help but notice there's just an abundance of angels. And not all of them are happy looking.
Are some of them, like, surprised looking?
I don't think you found a surprised one yet. You see that, maybe some happy or, open and accepting. This one and the Hasserat one might have a bit of an auspicious look to them. But you're walking, there are so many angels in this graveyard.
Nope.
Now, as an ST, exactly what you're in a direction, exactly what I'm looking for to get this next rose hasn't been brought up yet. You can talk it out and maybe you find it, or if you want to try and invoke any sort of skills or abilities for a boost of some kind, then you can do so. And remember, you can meta it a bit as long as you translate it. Like, you might know a lot about the world of darkness. Just maybe you don't use the specific terms through your character, but you're allowed to invoke the idea that you have as a player through your character in some way as well.
Is that a sword in the stone with that angel?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay, well, there goes one of my ideas.
But for purposes of the riddle, this is just ambience. Like, you're walking through as you're trying to solve this. And I'm just bringing up that there happens to be a lot of angels. A lot of precious little angels around.
Are there any cherubs around?
Is there children's graves?
Yeah.
Oh. I believe I heard the magic word.
Yeah.
Children's graves?
So, and...
Is there a section in this cemetery that's just all kid graves?
You are also, and the concept of Cain was also brought up. And of course, that would make you children of Cain.
Oh, cool. So close.
There is, in fact, an area you see on your maps, and there's a headstone sleeping in the snow. There is a girl with a rose.
Rose will reach down, pick up this one.
Okay.
Poor little one.
I just realized I just volunteered myself to read something off a screen. Shit. Be fine.
Just pretend you don't have dyslexia.
I'm not dyslexic, I'm blind.
Yeah, sure, gotcha.
Rose unfurls the note and says, "Mournful and draped, to an end she might marry, this officiant of eternity, known as an..." And then it's ripped. Mournful and draped, to an end she might marry. That makes me think of a bride.
Did you accidentally pull it too hard from the statue?
I look down. Any bits of telltale paper flying around?
It might, if it ripped, it happened when the note was left, or it might have been purposely ripped.
Wow, what a slap to the face.
Mournful and draped, to an end she might marry. Makes me think of a bride. It also makes me think of all these angels we keep seeing. This officiant of eternity makes me think of death, so an angel of death? Do we go back where we started?
Oh, is there like a bone angel or something?
No. It's a rhyme. To an end she might marry, this officiant of eternity known as a fairy.
Well, but you wouldn't put Anne in front of Fairy. Anne goes, like, in front of vowels. That's not Val.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everyone out there in the audience, you're watching the brain cell be passed back and forth.
All right, sanctuary query.
No, we need a vowel. Are there any angel statues near us that maybe invoke more a sense of like an angel of death, like a grim reaper? Maybe something with a skeletal face?
None that are overtly skeletal. No. You have seen angels that have different looks. None of them are playing into that very overt gothic, like skulls and cloaks. There are cloaks.
Yeah.
There's not necessarily skulls. There are somber angels and joyous ones and faces of different kinds, or maybe because of the way the snow fell on a face, it might actually appear like a skull, but it's not like, oh, here lies, Baron Doom Murder, and there's like always a little lightning storm over his grave and crack a boom and has skulls and spikes on it or anything like that. There are some interesting sculptures in this cemetery, but nothing that is like that has stood out or that is indicated on your maps.
Centuri. Curry.
Clyde, a vowel
What?
starts with A-E-I-O-U.
Ossuary.
Ossuary. Good one. Is it ossuary?
There's nothing that's explicitly that's not a bad idea. There's nothing that's explicitly listed as an ossuary on the map. But that's not a bad idea.
Let's look at the map, see if anything jumps out at us.
Yeah. Well, where is the map? Oh, there it is. Office? Really? No. Guys, we gotta go to the office in sales. Garden Crypts. Future development.
I mean, if we're going based off of Clyde's idea of rhyming, it could be community, but...
Well, it's not beyond the possibility.
Clyde, when you married Ivy, you did that at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
I did.
Okay.
Great ass night.
I believe it. I wish I was there. Especially if you're buying the drinks. Who was your officiant? Or did you have one?
Honestly, was probably Eric. I feel like he's the
Okay.
only person who could do that in a given situation, and he did it begrudgingly.
Ah, that might be something. Vowel? And this is a person, as it was referred to as an officiant.
Ordained?
Officiary. I should not be here.
Don't feel bad. All I can think is office now.
All the words I can think of that are similar to like officiant, none of them start with a vowel other than like ordained, blah blah blah.
Wait a minute.
Like
If we're
minister,
just talking...
preacher,
Well, the stress is just that officiant means person.
yeah.
Well, if we're just talking about an officiant in general, Garfield Monument would be the...
You're looking for a person, a type of person that begins with a vowel. That rhymes with Mary. And might have connotations of eternity or the like.
Airy. Nope, not Uriel. It's not Airy.
Ecclesiarch. Monsignor. This is the worst thing to ask me. I don't know religion, brother. Chaplain. Reverend.
The only thing I can think of is maybe Euclid Gate, because my brain's going to like Euclidean geometry, and
Wow,
the
that's
guy
a
that
whole
came up,
nother.
yeah, like the guy that came up with that was named like Euclid or Euclides, or I can't remember now what the heck his actual name was.
Archbishop.
But it doesn't rhyme with Mary.
Wait, is it that math guy? Because he is a kind of officiant.
I'm like looking at the road names now.
Well, so then if you're looking for a person, this would be a mathematician, but that doesn't rhyme, nor does it start with a vowel. It does. You're not looking for a geometric surveyor or anything along those lines.
Well, let's go through all the roads, starting from top left. And not just Euclid Avenue. From there, we got Garfield Road, Chapel Road, Reed Road, Wade Road, Lake Road, Office Road, Oak Road, another Office Road, surprisingly, Temple Road, Bellevue, scroll, Wooded, Mayfield, Glen, Detour, Hillside, Mausoleum Community, Quarry, Circle, Cross, Nursery, Wood Hill, Meadow, what the heck? Can't read that one. Where? Meadow where?
Tyrone, you're a fan of medieval stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have actual knowledge in there yet.
That's
Erie? Wait, didn't you say before that the cemetery overlooked Lake Erie?
Yes.
But that's not a person, though.
It's not a person.
And it's nothing to deal with
medieval.
What was it?
Kind of, and there's this concept of a wedding, and it kind of even making it personal. You have Ivy and Clyde. They're definitely some star-crossed lovers if I ever saw them. Just almost a tale at a time.
I feel like once we figure this out, we're gonna feel stupid as hell.
You probably will, yes.
That's usually how these sort of riddles
go.
I got the first one pretty quick.
Yeah. First one wasn't too bad.
Person who deals with eternity. And and Tyrone starts with the vowel too. And you're is this medieval? We're talking about star-crossed lovers?
Romeo and Juliet?
God. And equal parts as someone who's not religious and never getting married. This is the worst riddle. Oh, no.
Well, won't you feel foolish when neither of those matter?
Oh, okay, so it's not Chapel at this point. Daffodil Hall.
So it's not neither. So you mean it's not religious and it's not about weddings? But it is about an officiant.
An officiant?
Medieval.
Mm-hmm.
And star-crossed lovers.
A medieval person who deals with eternity, crossed with ideas found in Romeo and Juliet.
So, Angel? We go to Angel and talk to him?
Angel is outside the cemetery. He cannot come in. You can go to see him, but if you do, that's effectively game over. You've spent your time in the graveyard.
Oh.
Fuck it. Can I go to the actual chapel and see if anyone's there so I can ask a question?
Yeah.
And we phone a friend.
You random mourner,
Wait.
tell me. Give me your wisdom. At 2 a.m. in the snow. It's probably not that late, but
it's probably the only thing that kind of has some sort of sense to it, though. I'm down to go to the chapel.
Let's you can, if you are stumped here, you can succeed at a cost, which would simply make the interaction with King a little more interesting, if you're willing to pay the price. Not that you know what he's going to ask for, but I will give you the answer if you're willing to have the meeting ramped up in some way.
Honestly, I'd rather keep on trying to figure it out, because I don't want him to be like, wow, you guys must have been too stupid to figure this one out.
It's also, well, we are also operating in a time constraint. I'm not trying to baffle you all, but, and I hate having to lean into that. It's the nature of the game that we're playing right now with this, but...
Mournful and draped, to an end she might marry, the sufficient of eternity, known as a sanctuary, but that's not a vowel, that's an S.
The only thing I can think is Abbott. Or some shit. Like, there's
vowel.
very... You keep saying a vowel, that doesn't tell me...
Well, it means that the word begins
Abyss.
with A, E, I.
A-E-I-O... That's what I'm working with.
Yeah. But... So that makes...
Abby?
Oh. Known as an abbey. Checkmate, storyteller.
And Abbey's a place.
Yeah, Abby's a place.
Oh.
Are we cashing in the buy at a, or the victory at a cost?
No, because I'm angry!
You are red. You are quite red on camera. So...
I'm not cashing in a succeed at a cost at this. Fuck. Medieval marriage person. I'm just fucking Googling. Who can do this?
Marriage is not a direct clue.
Marriage is not a direct clue.
No. That led into a concept like Romeo and Juliet. Marriage is not a part of what this is.
Deals with eternity. I think that's the part that's probably tripping me up the most, because they're...
What could that mean then? Does that phrase mean something?
Are we looking for someone with the title of Earl?
Earl doesn't rhyme with Mary.
Fuck. Mary, Scurry, Sturry, Larry. Airy, Devil.
I usually go through the alphabet, like A, B, C, like Airy, Barry, Carrie, Dairy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what do you got for you that goes with Airy? That rhymes with Mary.
Aristocrat.
I don't know. I'm not here to carry you.
I would have been like barony, but that means no. What do you call it? Land. The one that's not Anarch. Camarilla.
Yeah, Baron.
Okay. Oh, man.
Eternity.
I thought it was supposed to be Mary.
The rhyme is, yeah. Absolutely.
Barry? No. Barry.
Are we on the right track with the vowel thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Confirmed vowel. Confirmed medieval kind of Romeo Juliet vibes. Confirmed some concept that deals with eternity.
Well, Romeo and Juliet would be Victorian. No, Victorian's more after industrial. Renaissance. No. Ure? No, that's why.
Why is sometimes a vowel?
I haven't really seen it in the vowel, or at least not that I could think of off the top of my head. But I don't think a Ure is anything except in Japanese folklore.
I'm working my ass off.
Me too.
Spinning. The tires are spinning. Huh?
Adversary?
No, not adversary.
No. Arbitrary?
There's nothing that would be like a I don't know, of like a versus monument or something like that in the graveyard here.
Emissary.
Oh, there you go.
Please. I'm trying so hard.
Is it emissary?
It is not.
Nope.
God damn
And
it.
velocity looked so sure too. They were just like, finally. It was like, nope.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm trying so hard, Specs. I can't think of anything. And I'm
Unitary.
Really good with words.
Unitary.
The Unitarian
How about
Church does not have a presence here, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine if we had to deal with necromorphs on top of this?
That'd be terrible.
Oh no. Yeah, that'd be so awful. God, alright.
Okay, what? You not even like I don't even think there's any words that begin with you that actually sound like with an airy.
Obituary. That's officiary is something we looked at and it's not that.
Mortuary? No, that's an M. I'm dumb.
I'm hellbent. I'm not going to use my succeeded cost at this.
Neither am I. I just want, like, I'm smarter than this. I got a bachelor's.
Well, we're gonna have to move on because we can't be here forever on this.
Can a relic? Well, no, that starts with an R. Never mind. Estuary?
Estrogen.
That's.
I don't think that's it.
Oh my.
Mary, like, no.
Ossuary?
No.
That was tried. I said that wasn't a bad idea, but that's a
Okay.
place. Although if there was an ossuary, it would be in a place like this.
Well, I was just thinking because we have that urn.
Yeah, you do.
Like, the urn has a person. We look at the urn. Does it have any clues on it?
Oh yeah, does the urn have a name?
The urn doesn't have a name. It did have handles, but it doesn't anymore. Those broke. But, you know, the job wasn't to necessarily, if you could bring it back in one piece, that'd be cool. But it is an urn that does need to be Do any of you have any medicine training?
I have something.
I don't.
I have 1 dot in medicine.
You do? Okay. Tell you what, Rose.
What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
Make an int medicine. You've been struggle busting. You put together a lot of clues. I'm really just looking for one success here.
I'm gonna use one of my fickle god favors
Okay,
as well.
you're cashing in the fickle god favor.
I'm gonna willpower reroll so that I don't have a bad thing. Where's my willpower? There we go, and then reroll 3.
Whew.
So 4 total.
You look at it, ideas, medieval, Romeo and Juliet. Oh, huh, a rose by any other name.
Oh, a rosary. No,
A-
sorry.
Jar. Eternity. Eternity. Who flirts with eternity? That's death. That's medicine? Poison? Is this a jar filled with medicine or poison that belongs to an
An apothecary? Are you saying an apothecary when I said it 3 times?
I never heard you say
Is that what you're
apothecary.
gonna say?
I never heard you say
apothecary.
I never heard you say
Also,
apothecary.
Apothecary in this bitch.
Okay,
cemetery?
just chiming in here, Spectre. I didn't hear you say it either. So
I don't know if you were muted or you talked away from your mic. I'm not trolling you. I never heard you say apothecary.
I'm going to fucking die 3 times.
I heard Spec say apothecary, but
I
but
never
not
heard
the
apothecary. I've been trying to earnestly listen to you all. I did not hear apothecary. If I go back in the VOD and you said it 3 times, then damn, I'm dumb and I'm sorry. But the answer is apothecary. Yes. I did not ever hear you say apothecary though.
Now I'm wondering if I even heard apothecary. I know it crossed my goddamn mind, but
Could you set it under your breath or
Okay.
something? Like, could it be apothecary?
I
or-
probably said it when other people were talking.
Oh, that
I was
could
so
be.
focused on my own brain process.
So
I wasn't picking up
I'm
what
not
other people
trying
were
to
saying.
troll you. The answer is apothecary. If you said it, even on those 3 instances, then I legit didn't hear you.
If you go back in the VOD and Spec said it, I feel like you owe them extra XP or something.
I will find a way to make up for it. Yes. All right.
I forgive you. God damn it.
man, I'm sorry. That was not cool.
There are garden crypts. Apothecaries get stuff from gardens. Unless we see something else nearby that would lead us to think that that was a better option.
As you're walking to an area that would have statues as such, you go by a water feature, and a woman with a wide brim hat, someone placed a yellow shawl on her. But she has a nice dress. The way that the light shines on her at night, the yellow just sort of bounces off and even makes her hat and her dress yellow too. Just something to notice. There's no rose, there's no clue waiting for you. Just, it's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, that's kind of nice. Doesn't really make up for the apothecary stuff, but yeah, sure. Sorry, my brain's a little fried right now. I'm just like, okay.
All right. Okay. I'm back to being a person.
Okay. I'm sorry to have put you through. I truly am. I didn't want you to go through the ringer, but but you do see that there is an area of the graveyard where there are these two statues close together. And there's one more piece of paper. If one of you would like to grab it.
Tyrone will take this.
Tyrone?
He just snatches it from the statue's hand. Just like, okay.
Save Clyde from...
I don't know what to do with Ivy. Spectre's cracking up.
And by the way,
crying.
this is not present in the apothecary's hands. So here's the freebie. You put the urn back to complete the statue.
Okay, boom.
And wouldn't you know, there's a note. You gonna read it, Tyrone?
Okay. Oh, I thought I was getting another note, so it's this note.
No, it's produced when you return the vase to where apparently it was taken, was from the apothecary statue. And then, boop, wouldn't you know that there's across from it, like right here, is a little note.
Alright. With roses in hand, arranged at the door, enter the loftiest station, who's 20 of 47 and more.
Garfield Monument.
Works for me.
That's correct. James A. Garfield, the 20th President of the United States.
I may be a little bit of a history buff.
I don't care how the hot dogs are made. I just want to eat the hot dogs.
And that is also a right here.
Loftiest station as well, President.
Yep.
I mean, wouldn't king or emperor be loftier because you have actual dominion?
I mean, we're dealing with what's available here in the cemetery.
That's fair. I'm sorry. I don't mean to split hairs on this. I just mean, like, for us being vampires and coming up with all this stuff, you think we would, go the extra step.
As you're making your way over to that place, you pass by the grave of Elliot Ness. There's no roses, there's no notes, just interesting. If you are a history buff.
It's escaping me at the moment, but that name is super familiar.
He was a vampire?
Oh! Yeah.
Think during Prohibition?
Yeah,
Yep.
He was the main guy that was, like, super, like, he was kind of
of the Untouchables,
guy. Yeah, okay. That's why it was familiar.
So, you pass by Elliot Ness's grave.
Like, I Googled it and I saw law enforcement agent and that's all I needed. I was like, oh, I know who it is.
Boy, there's a lot of ambient light reflecting down on the cemetery this time of night.
So, it says with roses in hand,
Yep.
arranged at the door, so we each take a rose and
Yeah,
line up?
You each have a rose. And there is...
Like, this is Rose saying this to the group.
Yeah. And there is an empty vase at the doors.
You first, Clyde.
He's gonna go through. Maybe may or may not be mentally reminding himself with the gun at his hip and just prepare for whatever comes next. Mostly hoping I can find Ivy.
Okay. Rose in the vase.
Rose follows behind and sets her rose in the vase.
Okay.
Tyrone follows suit.
And Clyde, I presume you have two, one for you and one that was left for Ivy, because you all have, there's 4 roses total. So, you could have...
Yeah.
Okay. And the 4th rose goes in, and from the doors, chunk, some heavy locks sound like they disengage.
Push the door open. And then I'll go in.
Kum, 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 kum. As you enter, lights inside the facility turn on. And in the cold, quiet mausoleum of James Garfield, you're greeted by a statue. This halo of light up above. There's angels, all sorts of scenes from his life and his tragic short presidency. I think it was just Ivy that had a religious folkloric block, correct?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Clyde, this is very appealing to your Toreador senses. There is so much that has gone into this mausoleum. Like, there's just... everything has something on it. Everything is a relief. It's tiled. It's something. Everything has a point and a purpose and a story. So you're in a happy place right now. The whole thing about missing your wife, yeah, let's set that aside. But you're in a happy place otherwise.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna pop heightened senses.
Okay.
Happy or not, I'm a little bit on edge.
Exploring a little bit more as you go through the main from the main area here. You finally reach the area where the president and his wife are kept. And as you would approach, the iron gate opens as you get near. There doesn't seem to be any sort of fancy electronic, like, convenience store opens it for you. This opens for you, and there doesn't seem to be any electronics around.
I look around, check the urn. Is there any sort of name on it?
Yeah, the urns are the couple's daughter and her husband. But also as you walk in, the floor between here, the stone simply turns into a staircase down.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk down.
Okay.
Rose follows immediately behind.
Same.
You find yourself in an area that has been built, and Tyrone, this is probably making your whatever D&D geeky side start being happy. But you also realize that this was not built by the same people who built the Garfield Mausoleum, or even the same sort of architecture that you found in most of the other places in the cemetery. And interestingly enough, there's patterns to the bricks, but it almost doesn't seem like this was set. It was just, like, carved in this way or made in this way.
Well, that's different.
But you press on. And further down into the hills that comprise Lakeview Cemetery you go. Until another type of mausoleum is found. And there's really only one way to go here.
Real talk, what the hell is wrong with this city and having a whole bunch of underground weird shit?
What do you think they spend our taxes on?
Heyo! Topical! Alright.
They don't do anything to fix the roads, but they'll do this.
Oh yeah, potholes for...
Potholes.
Potholes a Nos could curl up in, yep, and be happy. It's
Yeah, God.
Broke my damn van when I was driving down the street. Axle came right off
Did
because of these damn potholes.
Not that one. Did I, okay, probably. And you go inside. Inside, there are alcoves that were like the ones that you saw coming in. Except they have different lights behind them. And there are silhouettes. The particular colors aren't necessarily going to matter, but this is just showing that each of the alcoves has maybe some sort of screen, and there's a silhouette of someone, or in one case, something. In fact, bonus info, because Clyde and Ivy took a field trip very recently into the woods. While there do appear to be people behind there, one of the silhouette shapes looks very monstrous, and of not the same, but of similar large proportion to the couple you met in the park last night. And as the three of you enter, you will see Ivy. There she is. Ivy is laid out on some stone here. And unless any of you can see in the dark, there is some light, but it's very difficult to tell. Another winged angel or something in the back. But 2 pinpoints of light, of red light, show up. And with a bit of a rattle in the dark, you squint, you're trying to adjust however best you can. Again, unless I don't think any of you have see in the dark vision or the ability.
I know I don't.
A very gaunt figure stands.
Welcome.
Oh, Jesus.
Goddamn. Sounds like my dad.
And as you are welcomed, you hear echoes or even in different voices the same words coming from the lit alcoves off to the side. So you're being addressed from in front of you, but also from the characters off to the side. Move, Nisa. Off the keyboard. Thank you, ma'am.
So Ivy is right in front of me then? Does she look okay? Okay.
She's
I'm going...
she looks, yeah, if you want to rush up, no one's there to stop
Yeah.
you. She's laid out on the stone.
Going
Rose,
right up to him.
Yeah, Rose will walk behind Clyde, but keep walking past Ivy and get to within maybe like 20 or 30 feet, and take a knee. Because this guy chose the title King, she's going to assume he expects certain
Proclivities.
protocol.
Now, Clyde, as you do rush up, and we'll get you on here. As you do rush up, you notice that perhaps one reason why Ivy wasn't, like, hey, good to see ya, welcome, punch and pie, was because she has a bouquet of roses in her heart.
Oh.
What in the hell? I mean, just holds her head and just checks to see if she seems like okay. I guess, is this like a torpor?
She's conscious. I mean, Ivy can kind of do like oil me, Tin Man sort of thing.
Ivy, are you okay? Are you okay? Dallas, I can't hear you.
You may remove the bouquet.
Clyde just looks up to this figure and thank you. Pulls the bouquet out of Ivy.
Don't thank me yet. Our business has not begun, nor has it concluded.
All right. You're muted.
I was like, who? What?
My apologies. I forgot I muted my headset that time around. The second she's actually able to get up, she's just latching on to Clyde.
I mean, he holds her as tight as possible, like whispering, like, I never let anything like that happen again. God damn it, I'm not gonna let anything like that happen again. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? He just holds her head. Are you okay?
I'm fine. You got here. That's what matters.
Ivy, in your paralyzed position, you were able to, see and hear what was going on with this group. It's now blank, but on a stone tablet, weirdly through some sort of animation, impressions of your friends were being shown to you as they were trying to make their way to you. So you would have a rudimentary awareness of what they did to get here. The figure stands up with a bit of a rattle, and you can definitely see it's gaunt. Just not even skin and bones, just bones and maybe muscle. It's difficult to tell.
While you meet again, allow me to wear something more comfortable to conduct our business.
And he gets up and he walks into a dark alcove here, leaving the four of you. I mean, you two ran up. It still would have been a dark figure. There's not a light on him. If you kneeled, he would have recognized you and given you a small head nod. But the two of you would have seen that you're looking at an emaciated. This person is almost anorexic, although anorexic might almost be like an overweight build for what this walking pile of bones is. But he makes his way down into a dark corridor. The four of you are left in the king's chamber, at least for a moment, while he slips into something comfortable.
Clyde, I'm so proud of you. You managed to figure out some things.
I was running around in circles. That was lost as hell. All hell. Without you. Alright, shit. Well, I guess that fella is king?
From what my understanding is, yeah. That's him.
Ivy, in brief, he would have introduced himself as such, though he says he would have told you that he has gone by many names, and that he staked you in order to better study you to understand what's happening. Though he did explain to you what he would be doing in order to test these others who were coming for you. So I'm sure it was uncomfortable having a bouquet of roses with thorns shoved into your chest.
Yeah.
Although very professionally done. In fact, there's, even after being ripped out, there's no holes. There's no marks. They're real though. Those roses are by the side. It's not illusory.
Just imagining it's like rose stalks sharpened to a very sharp point.
Yeah. He's been can't even think of the word, but he's been very nice and going over everything, but just glad you guys made it in here.
You see a gaunt silhouette now, just black, like the other figures in these alcoves, pass by the green light, stop for a moment, head shakes, continues walking. If you want to say anything else, otherwise...
Well, at least it's not a Monday.
The gaunt figure goes by the red light alcove, looks at the figure, shakes its head, and moves on. Clyde, go ahead with your reply.
Look, shit. Well, I don't know. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I don't know what to do with all of this, how to act or anything like that. So I'm relying on all of you to help lead this whole shebang.
Well,
I don't even know what the hell is it?
A king, apparently.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The gaunt figure is now in the yellow alcove, and you see that moment of consideration, a nod of approval, and the very svelte figure disappears behind the larger silhouette that's in there. And just a few moments later, the large figure moves.
As soon as he's back out, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take a knee.
I think he just chose the skin.
Yeah, I feel like that was him going through his wardrobe.
Stepping out from behind this illuminated gauze, apparently he is James Garfield.
Fitting. Very fitting, sir.
He fits well. They all do.
And the voices still continue to repeat what he says, coming from the different alcoves.
Maybe this is more akin to how you would expect to see a ruler. Now, I do go by Kane, and in fact, the Chinamen who worked on the railroad would sometimes call me the King of the Caverns. How did it go? Gonkutsuo, I believe. Yes. I could also be addressed as President, Ruler, my lord.
And President Garfield walks past you all back up to the statue. Eyes just very slightly red, just the pupils.
Ivy has a problem. A problem you have come to me to solve. If it makes you feel better, I believe I can help her where those miserable children had failed.
And there's a real sense of venom dripping from his voice as he's referring to these people who tried to help her before as miserable children. Go ahead, you were going to say something?
Yeah, thank you for allowing us entrance into your palace, my lord. It's so obvious Clyde is not used to this. It's painful. I would very much seek some form of guidance, to really anything that could help save my wife, Ivy Hayes, Ivy McCoy. I was told to bring this to you. And he presents the urn and sets it. He just like holds it out because he doesn't really know whether or not he's supposed to set it on the ground and hold it out, whatever.
The urn.
He's still staying on a knee.
The urn belonged to the apothecary statue, so you returned it, and that produced the final path.
Oh.
Yeah.
I missed that. All right.
I missed you saying apothecary 3 times, but you had like I colored it on the map, like you had to put the urn in the apothecary statue's hands, and then on the opposite statue with the little note appeared to take you to the Garfield mausoleum.
All right. Okay.
There we go. We're even. No, it's just kidding.
He doesn't.
We'll never
doesn't.
be even. We'll never be even.
Well, now he's got nothing and can really trade with. He doesn't really know what to trade with, so I guess he's just going to be honest with that. I don't really know
help. It just depends on what you are willing to pay, or what you are willing to owe. Are you familiar with boons?
Yes, sir, we are.
Good. I was afraid that the younger generation, such as you, was denied this fundamental exchange of our people. There causes all kinds, all clans, and to an extent, all of us who go bump in the night.
He makes a sweeping motion over to the alcove with the rather large silhouette hanging in it. And of course, those silhouettes are also talking as he talks in echo.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what has afflicted you, Ivy McCoy. I do know that it exists within the physical. And that is something that I am an expert in manipulating through very, very old traditions. And so, I believe that I can remove this thing from you. But I must know, what is the rest of your life worth?
It's worth everything to me. Chance to stay with Clyde. Chance to continue to learn.
Are you willing to accept that you may not be the woman you were after this procedure? There will be some modifications to you.
What kind of modifications?
A knit here, a tuck there, a little movement of things around. Perhaps more than just that. I'm not going to lie to you, this is not a little pinch, as they say in the medical industry. I must rip this thing from you, and as such, I'm going to need parts. Parts that I do have, parts that you can provide. But it would seem that this thing has crossed over as well into your mind. A psychic surgery might be in order as well. And there may be parts of that that will not survive the procedure. But you, a notion of you, a concept of you, should emerge. And I, being the kind king of the caverns that I am, will dispose of this creature so that it never harms you, your husband, or your...
And he looks to Tyrone and Rose as you're there. He looks down at you. Indicate, like, what are you to her?
My friends.
Her coterie.
I like friends.
A coterie, are you? Well, a strong word. A bond that is more than just friends. It seems like you all are not decided on that. If you do wish to enjoy that bond of a coterie, I can facilitate it in a very intimate way to help your friend. Or more than a friend. Yes. Are all of you willing to give a piece of yourselves to replace that which must be extracted from Ivy in order to make her whole again?
My lord, if it is what she wants, I'd be willing to sacrifice every piece of myself for her.
His eyes like red, like his eyes widen as you offer, all of you, in a sense. And then those same red eyes fall to Rose and Tyrone.
Please take the parts required of me in order to ensure her recovery.
A grin across the late President Garfield's face, though a grin marked with fangs that won't show up in the history books. Rose?
Rose looks him straight in the eyes and she says, I am more than willing to supply parts. However, my loyalties also lie with my sire. I would need to ensure that he would not disallow such a thing.
I see. That kind of bond may actually come in handy. I wonder, Rose, what would you do without that bond?
I'm not sure, but that's what I'd like to find out.
Ha ha. Then, if you are willing to give, so am I. You have been referred to me by cowards. But I don't blame them. They know who I am. They know what I'm capable of doing. And so they leave me alone in the cemetery with my people.
And he, as he whisks his hand, there are many other alcoves that just light up that weren't lit before. I mean, he was just showing you a fraction of his collection, and you see just alcove, each with a silhouette of someone behind a gauzy curtain and a light.
Wow.
Is that it? Is that all you say is just wow? Like,
Well, I mean,
whoa, dude.
What else do you want me to say? Be like, holy shit, I'm about to crap my pants right here, right now. Oh, I can't. No, it's just like, whoa.
Boom,
So how is
boom,
this procedure
boom,
going
boom,
to
boom.
take place?
It's easy. All Ivy has to do is lay down on that slab. All you have to do is be with her. Place your hand upon her somewhere. Your choice. Though, watch out, I'm sure that Clyde would have a preference of where not to place your hand. I'll do the rest. Because I'm going to connect you in a way that wasn't possible before.
Me as a player feels guzzed out. I know set tights. I've ran set tight NPCs. I know how this works. Can I go ahead and roll a I would like to make a rouse check so I can for blood surge, and I would like to roll an insight check.
Yeah.
You'll get an assist from Ivy.
Boink. Yay!
Don't forget
Okay.
you have Fickle God.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
do. So I get a bonus. Okay. So that's 2, 3, 4. Okay. I am using my Fickle God. So insight wits is the preference because he's just doing this on the fly.
Yep, go ahead.
He's got... Cool. I don't know what the difficulty is, but we're sending it, and...
Just, yep, that's fine. Seeing 5, you're,
Hey, great. Nice.
Okay. For funsies... No, we're not gonna use that last willpower. We'll just...
I was gonna say, you've only got the one left. You might need it.
I know. I don't know if I'm gonna need to bail the city or not. What I'm looking for with this is, when he says make Ivy different, does this mean in some context he's going to have some controlling piece of her?
Aside from the boon, no. This is you as an auto guy. It sounds like he is going to strip her down and rebuild her, is how it's coming across.
So she's going to be different. But she's still Ivy.
I'll let the philosophy of that be up to you. But yes.
This is really Theseus' ship. Oh my god.
Is she still the ship of Theseus? That's for us to determine. Ivy, as you see her in some ways, perhaps as you know her, but the cost is going to come that she has a physical ailment. A physical part of her needs to be removed. And to strip that out, it's going to need to be replaced, which is why you all had been asked if you're willing to give of yourselves. So, but there's also a mental component that is with this. Now, I believe that Ivy told you, Clyde, that she's been having to feed this thing memories. So, if this is stripped out of her, and whatever else this thing has touched, she'll be Ivy, but maybe not Ivy as you completely have come to know her. But he's telling you that he is going to dispose of this creature.
Okay.
So, the frame of your car is rusted, and damn, does that suck, because that's under the panels. You got to take all the panels off. You got to take everything down, and then you got to replace, like, the bones of the car. And then you get to put the panels back on. Is it your car? You know, maybe there's some upgrades along the way, and it's even better, but is that still your car? Because maybe you like the way that the tailpipe rattled before. Now that it's super fine-tuned, you go faster, you're more fuel efficient, but man, it doesn't sound like you have a pocket full of loose change in the tailpipe anymore.
Put the brakes on that.
Yeah.
First of all, a car is very fundamentally different from Ivy.
Yes. But the way this guy's talking about her is he's treating this as a procedure, as a mechanical procedure.
So I guess at that point, I just look up at Ivy and I'd hold her hand. And I'm gonna put the ring back on her finger. And I pull her back down to me. We don't know what's gonna change if we do something like this. We don't know if it's gonna be wholly you afterwards or not. And I guess my question is this what you want?
She's going to cup his face and set her forehead against his. This is... No matter which way we do this, things are going to be different. I would rather give this a shot than risk whatever was going to happen with this thing. We don't know how different I'll be. Maybe hardly anything changes. I just know that regardless, I will still love you. That will never change.
I suggest you hold on to that dearly then for the procedure.
I wouldn't have blood bonded myself to him if I didn't.
Ooh, confession. Rose, beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, Rose kind of like...
Oh, whoa?
You know, her eyes like... That's like all she does is like a little head movement and eyes like... Huh?
Whatever happened there.
It would help keep this thing at bay. And I wanted all the time I could get with him.
Place your hands upon Ivy and I'll begin. Ivy, if there is an important memory, if there's an important part of you you wish to keep, hold on to it dearly. And the rest of you, you're going to aid me, but not from the outside. That part is mine. You are gonna have to help her from the inside. It's going to be rough, and it's going to hurt. But when it's over, you'll have an Ivy, and you'll have most of yourselves to drag back and recover. Put in what you're willing to give, and you'll get more out of it. When you're ready, place your hands upon her.
Just one question. You said earlier that she's afflicted by a creature. What creature exactly?
Something old. Something that one of my order would take greater interest in than any of those new Tremere.
Very well.
He says with a dry
names.
spit as he says Tremere.
Man, thank God I'm not a Tremere. I'll put my hand on Ivy's shoulder.
Rose?
I go up to where she's laying and put an arm, like, a hand maybe on, like, lower leg or something.
Okay.
I turn to the king and I ask him, is there any danger of us losing memories?
Are you losing them, or are you going to give them to her? I suppose that's up for you to decide, unless you'd rather leave her empty.
I see.
The more you put in, the less I have to take, or leave.
Alright. And I'm gonna go up beside Ivy, and I'm gonna put my forehead to hers. I'm gonna give her a gentle kiss on her lips. Probably the most tender one I've given her.
As you do... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're...
Okay. As you do, you all are held to her, as in a sense you become statuary. He begins chanting, and while you're not sure in the language that he's speaking, what sounds like a name is repeated several times as the stone begins to creep over your bodies to hold you into place, to hold you in contact. Something about Khaldun. And as you're pressed together, don't you look at me in that tone of voice. He steps forward. And as he places a hand on Ivy, you all feel connected to her. You are feeling the things that she's feeling, and in fact, you're not sure. You don't have fingers anymore. Those feel like your ribs, but they're not your ribs. And more, it's like all of you are being merged into one as you're pulled into Ivy. And with that comes your consciousness. And everything goes black. And then a light. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh my god. Fucking binary. What the
What did I do?
The thing you said.
I didn't say anything.
Only like
I was just
10
thinking out.
times he said it.
I'm just being me. I'm just being real.
In the darkness, it coalesces into a creature that is and is not Ivy. It appears like her, but it's incomplete. There's fragments. There's a lot of her, but not all of her. The shadow seems to pour off of her. But you all are creating a kind of light as well to combat it.
She is mine. Give her to me, and I will let her persist as you knew her.
Nope, that's not what she wants. You gotta go.
It's too painful for her. I know. I am her. I am Ivy. Embrace me.
Foul
How about-
beast. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
No.
How about?
All you.
We're doing good. I think the hell not.
Foul beast. I am Tyrone Jagerstein, protector of House McCoy, from the land of Cleve, and I will smite thee with every ounce of my righteous fury.
I'm fucking alive for Tyrone.
Me.
If you destroy me, you destroy her too. Let me complete the process. I will be Ivy.
There's only one Ivy.
Any other words?
Get your tentacles out of my wife! Clyde's gonna draw his gun and just start blasting.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, Tyrone's gonna take the wrappings off of his blade and unsheath his sword and be like, "For honor!"
Rose?
Rose is gonna run forward and try to grapple this thing and keep it still so that her friends can unleash on it.
Okay, yeah, it would be, if you wanted to scrabble up one of these tendrils to this sort of floating form of the thing, or Nega Ivy, or whatever you want to call it, then you can do that. Ivy, that's you? Yes, no, maybe so. What are you doing as Clyde pulls a gun? This is like slow motion around you. You know, you get that, you know, the bursts of light. Tyrone just starts rushing this thing with his sword. Rose kind of gets feral and like goes to scrabble up one of the tendrils. What are you doing?
She's standing there watching. She legit, this woman cannot fight. Well, she can a little bit, but she and Clyde have probably had a conversation about that. But no, she's watching, trying to study this thing a little bit.
Okay. All right. Tyrone and Clyde, make attacks that are subsequent to your methods of attacking. And Rose, I want you give me a strength athletics to hold on and scrabble up the tendril in order to get to the figure of this creature that has been subsuming Ivy.
If I've got to do that, then I want to rouse check to try to get another dice. Okay, cool. Just because my athletics and strength is not super great. Is
5 successes, damn.
Should I willpower?
That's up to you.
Oh, shh.
I'll willpower.
Hell yeah, we're in overdrive now, baby. Hell yeah.
Put the gas on it.
Okay, I got 1 additional success, so 6 successes.
There we go. I've got 3 successes.
A messy critical.
Oh shit. I can't fix it. Both of the 10s are in the hunger.
Spectre.
I
Spectre.
can't fix it. Clyde said he would give all of himself. He's giving it.
He is. All right. Rose, you do successfully scrabble to get up to the form of Ivy, or you're close enough. I'm going to let the bullets fly first before you reach there. You're taking the scenic route up a tendril. Tyrone, you willpowered, so you have 1 more success, and so you hit this thing. You have 6 successes then. Okay?
Yep.
And then a messy critical. Okay. The way that your finger moves on the trigger, it might as well be a fully automatic pistol. Just as you fill this thing with lead, which let's not worry about if you're real or not right now, or what reality even is, because this ain't it. But in this moment, Rose is there just observing. You're protecting her. You want her. She is yours. You got your pistol out. So you dash. All right. You dash to Ivy. You got her in your arm. Hey, babe. As you have your... As you have your pistol, just... I ain't gonna let that thing eat you. That's my job. And...
Oh my god! Ah! Okay, continue.
You bite into your wife. And, her blood is flowing through you, and there is just this might as well be sex that you two are having here in the middle of a giant tentacle monster that's from the cosmos, as you are draining her essence into you.
Oh my.
I'm fucking crying. Our personal chat right now is, this isn't the way Clyde's used to unloading in his wife, and I'm dead!
I have this as mature tagged. It's fine to say that. This ain't no PG-13 stream.
Hey, we gained 7 viewers because of this.
But, so, as you do...
I'm okay, we'll take
now,
the blood bond.
Clyde, you are feeling the pain of the bullets. It's making this other form, this dark Ivy, scream in pain, you're feeling it as well. There's a part of you that is being given over into this creature for some reason, but right now, having this full magazine emptied into you, it doesn't matter because your wife is filling you more than you've been filled with bullets. So for you, there's no harm, minus Ivy being not on the keyboard, ma'am. Off the keyboard. Come on.
Okay, that's your cat.
Okay.
All right, I wasn't looking at the camera.
I think she changed me to light mode or something. I don't know what she stepped on. Anyway.
All right.
Oh, she deleted. Did you step on delete? Oh my gosh. Ma'am, you are just a force of... anyway, you know what it looks like. It's too far down because of reasons why it's so far down to my art pile. Easter eggs for any of you who know. Now, actually, wait, Control Z? Oh, wait.
Send to back.
Send to back?
Yeah.
I defeated you. I sacrifice you. Now go. All right.
The defeat of the cat has left it furious.
Yes. So, but you're feeling this, like a part of you is being injured. Now, Tyrone, same thing. You drive just your long, broad, quivering claymore into Ivy. And, and I don't know, you got a special move? Oh, I don't know, you can call it whatever you want.
Sky Cleaver, let's call it that.
The Sky Cleaver, all right. And you tear, and just this... Ma'am. Drama queen. Anyway, you tear, and it's bleeding out this darkness. You feel that tear as well as you have been connected to Ivy, and it's a tear in you. Now, you are feeling damaged. Maybe that doesn't stop you, but, and I'm not worried about counting boxes, but this is absolutely hurting you, as well as this creature. Because whatever the king did, whatever this king of the caverns, this Gankutsuo has done, as quote-unquote the Chinamen called him on the railroad, he has linked you all. But there's now these openings. It is bleeding out the shadow. Ivy, you are in a deep kiss right now, and you do feel yourself growing woozy from the presence of your husband and also from blood loss. Now, a wave of just this shadowy destruction is going to emanate from this creature.
It doesn't have to be like this. Don't make me destroy you all as well. You should embrace me. Teach me. Usher me into your world to understand.
You don't belong in my world.
Any other retorts too? Ivy's welcome to say that.
Kind of want to hear what everyone else has first before I say anything.
You got an action one-liner. If nothing else, you can just...
In truth,
Grr.
I'm recovering. Ivy's
Okay.
fucked.
Yep.
Ivy's
Absolutely.
just great.
Okay. Rose?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna back up what Ivy said. Like, there's no place for you here.
All right. Then, Rose, you are up. You've climbed the tendril. She's riddled with holes. What are you doing since you are all up ons?
I'm going to insert my fingers into some of those holes and use them to sort of like get a grip and just grapple her and try to, like, control her movement, and maybe, if I can, like, block some of her vision, maybe, and see if I can sort of lock her down.
Okay, well, are you grappling her? Are you blinding her? Are you trying to, like, reach in and, like, tear the perforation? There's a lot you're doing here.
Yeah.
What do you want?
If I gotta pick one, I'm ripping and tearing.
Okay.
Causing damage.
Absolutely. So while this is Ivy, I mean, this is a larger form of her. Like, you could just go, like, right in one of those and then just, all right.
I'm sorry, Clyde. I'm gonna fist your wife.
Do it. I want you to fist the shit out of this version of Ivy. Like, elbow deep.
I reach in, I grab something, and I start twisting and pulling.
Go to, wash your hands in there while you're, come on, show it to me. No, off the keyboard. Let's not do this again.
What would you like me to roll, sir?
Well, this would be melee. So strength melee, as you are meleeing. Unless you have a particular discipline or something else that would invoke a different combination.
I mean, I've got a bunch of points into Brawl.
Oh, yeah, Brawl would work, yeah. This is,
Okay.
Yeah.
Brawl and Strength, you said?
Yeah.
Five. I got a crit in there. Heck yeah.
Absolutely. Sound of fist in a jar of mayo, and you go elbow deep into this nega Ivy. And there's, with you feeling this physical darkness, it hurts. And there's even this gut punch that you're feeling yourself, as you are a part of her, and this thing is also a part of Ivy. But you're trying to separate that. You're trying to tear it apart. And
we are closer than we have ever been before.
Yes, you are. And so, yeah, you just reach in and you are, whatever you're grabbing, you are tearing out and, like, flicking down or whatever. But you hear,
No, stop. You're only hurting yourself while you're going from here. There'll be nothing to do. Just let me be. Let me live. I can make her live. Don't you want to live, Ivy?
I was living well on my own before you came.
Clyde, you're holding your wife in one arm. You have an empty pistol in the other. What are you doing?
Point of order. I would imagine that there was a little bit of blood exchange. I am now 1 dot blood bonded to Ivy. I take down 1 hunger. She gains 1 hunger. Now I'm gonna go ahead. We got the blood wedding after all. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna go ahead and blood surge. So I have extra dice. I do not get hungrier. I would like to go ahead and I'm gonna bring Ivy's hands together with mine to join at the pistol. I don't know whether or not she has firearms.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let her be able to feel the power of this situation, and we're gonna go ahead and I don't know if headshots applies in this situation.
Okay. So, yeah. All right. So you're holding
Does
it. You put, well, hey, you're putting her hand on yours as you two are holding. Is that what it? Okay. Oh, yeah. You can get a headshot. You have a giant Ivy. Like,
this is a giant head. Yes!
It is.
What I was hoping for.
It's not back shots, but I mean, that's fine. It's something new now.
Jesus. All right. Cool. So I did blood surge, and that puts me at +3 for the modifier. So plunk. I don't know what the thing is. That's 5 successes, and for funsies, we're gonna go ahead and willpower reroll 2 of those dice.
That's your last one too, isn't it?
Yep.
Make it count. Show me potato salad.
Click. So 5, 6, 7 successes.
Ooh, all right. So quick, and her hand on yours, and both of you just feel that thrum of the barrel as it just pulses, just pumping this hot load into Nega Ivy, right into the head. And this is a shared pain you two have. Where she was struck, you two are as well. And you feel the pain, it's odd, it's detached. It's happening to you, but it's not happening to you. It's in some weird interstitial place. But right now, maybe that doesn't matter as much as having your wife in your arms and taking out this thing.
In sickness and in health. Every pain and every pleasure.
The yowl as you're screaming up at this thing that is not your wife. But you feel this weird dull pain, just as like, there's still kind of a pain in your body where that past magazine was emptied. Maybe that doesn't matter right now. All right. Ivy was having some banter as well as being held. Tyrone, what are you doing this time around?
So, am I able to use, like, Soaring Leap doesn't cost anything like that. Am I able to use that to throw myself into her face and attack?
You'd have to climb up. Unless Soaring, well, I don't know, is Soaring Leap, does that give you, like, Hulk jumps? Like, you don't have to jump a skyscraper, but I don't know the specifics of what that does.
Leap higher and further than usual. They can move as many meters 3 times their potence rating. So, let's see. 3 times 2, so 6 meters.
Okay.
Unless she's that high up.
That's about... a meter's about a yard. So if we convert that, how many did you say that was?
6.
6. Okay, so that's about 18 feet up. You have a claymore as well. You can jump, like just crouch and almost follow the momentum of your blade as you use your leg muscles and you thrust upwards, and boom, you can just get the tip inside her this time too with your claymore as you jump up to.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now turn her into your sheath. Show me what you got.
I need the willpower roll. Oh. Oh my lord.
You are willpowering that?
Yeah, I'm willpowering it.
I gotta double check something. How much?
Oh my lord. That is so many innuendos.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, you gave it that extra oomph. So you go from 3 to 6. Shit. Okay. You got you got a little bit more. You got a little bit more in you than you thought you had, or I guess she has more in her than you thought she had, and just that you give that barbaric yop and drive the blade in further. More of this shadowy ichor falls, and once more, Tyrone, you feel your own body distantly, still painfully being sundered. But it's not stopping you from doing this. If this is truly what's important, you have a job to do. and no remote pain is going to stop you. But I'm going to tell you all, Ivy's not looking too good.
Does it have to end like this? I didn't ask for this. I can't help it. It is what I am.
You were given a choice to leave before, and you didn't. So yeah, it had to come to this. Get the fuck out of my head.
Ivy, you need to make her. You're saying stuff, but you're not... Words are wind. What are you going to do about this? You talk to enough voices. You have some experience in this.
ST, may I interject at this moment?
Yeah, what's going on?
Thinking about what the king said, we have to sacrifice parts of ourselves.
Yes.
But we get to choose what we give up.
Yes.
As I'm like hanging on to this, nega version of Ivy, I want to look down at her where she's down by Clyde. I want to make eye contact, and I want to will my power of unswayable mind into Ivy, and I will give that up for her.
Wait, into Ivy or
our Ivy?
Okay. All right. So.
I love how there has to be a difference with that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sure. So yeah, you treat the tendril like a fire pole, and you just you make your way down, landing next to her. That's what you're gonna give her, not just pain.
Yeah. I'm just gonna grab her by the head and forehead to forehead and eye to eye and just try to zoom my power from my eyes into her.
No dice needed. The gift is given.
And I will erase that from my character.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, so we're deleting stuff from our character sheet. I see.
I am for this RP, and to me that's the thing that made the most sense of what would Rose be able to give up for Ivy that would be worthwhile to her, that would actually help her. Unswayable mind.
I was going to give up my childhood memories.
Oh, Ivy, you're a young boy who wanted to join the army.
No, Marines.
I'm sorry, the Marines.
We're much better.
Yep.
We're much better than the army.
Speaking on that, you want to know pain?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. She's going to throw at it the memory of when Eric embraced Cheryl and not her. That kind of caused that rift in their relationship.
Oh. You are trauma dumping.
Might as fucking well.
Okay. And...
No, it should have been me. It should have been me.
Wailing and gnashing of teeth.
She's also going through the feeling of the fear she felt when waking up in the salt mines after that first event.
While the memories are leaving you, you are in fact inflicting a lot on this creature. Maybe in a sense it is lightening your burden, but this is having a dramatic effect, as what had been fed into it, what didn't seem to be like this, or it was more balanced, or smaller things that you could get away with, but now you're trauma dumping. You're giving her some doozies. All right.
This is what existence is like.
Clyde?
All right. So we can give things of our own character sheets. And I think I know precisely what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna go ahead and give my dot of aspects. It is heightened senses. It's the same thing that she has, but why not?
Okay.
And really, I'm just gonna look at Ivy and say, you can take every damn piece of me. That's what gets you out of this.
She's gonna grip his hands tighter. I can't make it after this without you, though. That's what I'm fighting to keep.
And take every part of me that is in service to you.
Tyrone? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. That was a dramatic pause. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. You're good. Everything that's in love with you. And, I guess I'm going to, offer the blood back. Here, you can have the blood back.
Y'all are just you're snowballing this blood in front of it. All right, no, that's fine. All right.
It's like Jesus Christ.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Since they are technically attached to me, and they can share their sheet with me.
Yes.
Could I also pull memories from them to lob at this thing?
You cannot pull,
Okay.
but you can be a conduit.
Also, secondary question. Can I share my willpower with them? If need be.
Yes. Yeah, I'll say that you can. Yes.
Okay.
Because that would be, they would funnel an action through you, and that would be you like accelerating it with your willpower. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Tyrone?
I know what memory you can funnel to it.
So I was just wondering, am I able to, like, so if I were to say I give up my health points and whatnot, would that be like gone forever, or would I just take that much aggravated damage?
That's an excellent question that has an answer that you don't know. What are you willing to give? You want to give
people
ability points, skill points, health points, blood points, discipline points? What do you want to give? Now, taking occurred. I mean, you took a ton of damage from this creature. But do you want to give anything?
Give it awareness? I only got 1 point in awareness, but that's all I got.
Well, you're going to give it to the creature or to Ivy?
Whichever makes us win.
Surely it's the monster. Please, give the monster more of your...
The way I understood it from the king was like, if we don't... Like, we're helping him tear out the creature by damaging it, but we also need to make sure we're putting stuff into our Ivy so that she's not just an empty shell when we're done.
Okay, because quite frankly, I was a little confused by everything. So, here you go, Ivy. Have some awareness. Now I don't know what's going on.
Jesus.
All right.
Guys, share with me your most painful memories. It seems to be working so far on them.
I had a very lonely childhood with only pain.
With the four of you, you've unlocked the way to bring this down that empowers Ivy and doesn't just tear, like rip and tear through this creature, which has been dealing you all damage as well. You'll come to find that out, but that's what I was hinting at. Is you were tearing it out, but you're tearing yourselves apart as well. The four of you, and this was similar to the riddle. Like, if you got the gist, you got the riddle. Except when I don't hear the answer 3 times. But you have the answer now.
All right,
You
cool.
start pouring yourselves into Ivy. Ivy, who started off passively, has stepped up. And she is the one with the big swinging dick now. Thank you, Tyrone.
You're welcome.
And with the four of you, funneled, powered by Ivy's willpower, and this determination this commitment to separate it from her, that willingness to accept whatever's left over, and we're going to call it Ivy no matter what it is. The battle ends. In a dramatic fashion. As you do.
Ugh. Everyone's still alive?
Now, as you all are waking up, and you're having to painfully separate yourself from Ivy, your bodies are in not good shape. None of you are dead. You're not necessarily, well, Clyde, you were willing to give a lot of yourself, so Clyde would end up being in torpor.
Oh.
Not new. But there's also a reason. For Tyrone and for Rose, you did hurt yourselves, and you are damaged in that way. As you were tearing this thing out of Ivy, it was tearing you up because you were replacing physical mass with physical mass. For Clyde, who was willing to give as much as he did, Clyde, you are... How do I describe this? Kind of. All right. Have you seen the Harry Potter movies?
Yes.
All right. In the final one, you know that shriveled up Voldemort under the bench?
Yeah.
Okay. Ivy, you have this kind of shriveled Clyde baby thing. Like, everything from him. Vampires don't need lungs. They don't need ribs. Vampires don't need arms. He could technically regrow that. You have this sort of bare minimum of whatever the king thought Clyde needed. Like, you have this, he's not a husk. He's there, but you know what? He's been your backbone. That's fortunately not literally the case, but you do see a lot of his spine. He just didn't need all those organs that were in the way of it.
Oh, God. Clyde, what did you do?
But Ivy, well, he's not holding a mirror to you. But we'll get to that with a little bit of a cut because we'll have some after game talking about what has happened, okay? But you're holding this kind of shriveled Clyde. This like little, well, not too little. It's kind of like baby Clyde because a lot of his mass. He's more than just like 2 eyeballs and a brain and a stem, but you know, it's close. So he's been stripped down. A lot of him has gone in. The two of you, Tyrone and Ivy, you gave physical parts of yourself, but there was more that you also don't have at this moment. You're not able to call upon that particular ability. But Ivy, you exist. And there's no strange feeling. There's no presence. Your chest cavity isn't opening up to yawn or to drink light out of salt lamps.
Now, it would seem the surgery was a success. Now I have to imagine that because of the dire nature of why you saw me, There's someone else that you would be reporting to soon after?
The king talks to you, Ivy. Tyrone and Rose, you were capable of speaking, but I mean, you have like chunks out of you. You've been impaled. You've had your guts stirred up from the inside.
Tyrone's gonna take a nap.
You can take a nap too.
Yeah, I was slated for destruction. We need to go reporting for that.
Ah, well, as a freebie to you, for a future boon owed, I will attend you and your... I don't believe that these are just friends. Not anymore, not after this. But I will be by your side to go visit that wretched Sheriff Cozad and vouch for whatever needs vouching. Because I guarantee my work, and he should know.
That is much appreciated, but is Clyde going to be okay?
I will see to it that all of you are escorted from here and taken back to a safe place. Though it would seem, Ivy, you have some nursing to do to what remains of Clyde. He was willing to give it all, and I took what I could to preserve you. Though you might notice some discoloration where there was none before. The prices we pay. But your husband will forever be a part of you now. More than just the blood that you shared.
And as he speaks, there are things that look like low coffee tables, except it's really just hands and arms, or like feet and legs, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, limbs that come out, and they collect everyone except you and the king, as you're on this fleshy stretcher.
Will he be able to recover from this?
Physically, in time, Vitae does miraculous things, especially the more you know of it, and how to manipulate it. So in time, but you may be doing some hunting for the both of you for a while. You may be needing to nurse him back. We don't regrow that as easily as we would a bullet hole. But in time, because all things in time, dear Ivy McCoy.
That's all that matters then. As long as he's
I am-
okay after this.
I am a man of my word, and I've upheld my end. I will take care of the remains of you, such that you don't have to fear it coming back, unless you do whatever it is that had this happen in the first place. But I don't suspect you'd be that foolish. But for now, have your life back. Whatever it will be, as you have some healing to do yourself. There are parts of you that are missing, Ivy McCoy. I don't think you've found them yet. But you will, over time. Now let's get you home, shall we? And then I believe that we have a date with the sheriff.
She's going to bow and kind of just hold on to what remains of her husband at this rate.
jumping a little bit, because again, there's some after game talks that we'll do about the fallout of this. For Tyrone and Rose, you absolutely gave a lot of yourselves. There is a bit of a deliriousness or incoherence, and we need to finalize the shifting of what we've seen. However, when we come here now, after having been stabilized, the following night you are collected, and not by Angel. In fact, Angel wasn't the one who even took you home. The king did. It seems that he's very gracious, a gracious king. And, Ivy, there are definitely some changes. We'll talk about it off camera, in between games. But you have a moment where Sheriff Cozad is present. And of course, you're here. And you were allowed up to 6 others to attend you. So that could mean the others in your coterie. And of course, you have the king, who insisted that he come along. And, I don't know, well, I deleted Wade. I don't know, maybe you want Wade there. As Mr. Pitch is out of town, he was in to do some things and he's left. So maybe Wade is here too.
Yeah.
Present yourself, Ivy McCoy, and let me look upon you. It would appear that you follow directions unlike others that I've dealt with.
She's just got this hard look on her face as she steps forward.
And as you do, into the light here on this plate of judgment, where then Thing 1 and Thing 2 would come and clasp you in irons. They pull back a shroud that the king insisted that you wear. Wait a minute. What is this? And he looks to Clyde's there, but I mean, he's kind of in a jar. He's not in a jar, but like Clyde's there in some form.
Clyde's all fucked up.
She's got him in a baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
Freaking Tyrone has the baby carrier
Yeah,
on his chest.
yeah,
Little
you're-
bouncy Clyde right there.
You got, yeah, you're like Chewie with C-3PO and a net on his back or something. What is this? Who is she? This isn't Ivy McCoy.
I am Ivy McCoy.
And I will vouch for her too.
As the king steps forward, revealing himself, to which Cozad looks at him and his eyes widen. He doesn't shrink back, nor does he take an aggressive step forward, but he gets that wide-eyed recognition. And it is at this moment where we will let this story end. And when we come back at some future point in time, could be soon, could be later, it'll depend on, I don't know, what the players want, and even you all out there who are watching, I hope you enjoyed it. But there's a lot of fallout from what has happened, and Ivy may not be the same as you remembered her. So too, the other members of the coterie. That in part is going to be up for them to decide as we move on from Tabula Rasa, or Blank Slate. Or perhaps another story will be written upon it. So, thank you all, as my players. I mean, though I can stick around a little bit longer if you need some aftercare. But for those of you who watched, I ran a little late. I'm sorry for that. It is how it is. But I'm thankful for you here. I hope that you enjoyed it. It's a departure from the normal kind of PG-13 D&D, but we had fun. We learned some vocab words. We had a very untraditional fight, but it meant something. It went somewhere, I hope. And we'll see what the next story is. Or if it's not a story, maybe it'll be a full chronicle. We'll find out together. Anyway, take care, everyone. Have a good night. And if you all want to say good night, we'll get out of here.
Night,
Night.
homies. Be safe. Don't do
Night.
drugs. Sell them.
Goodbye, everyone.